here we are, Hammerfest.
Hammerfest.
Yeah, I'm joined with Jack from Exodus. How you doing?
Good.
Excellent. So, brand new album?
Yeah, it's not so brand new now, but yeah, it's our latest endeavor.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal album.
Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. So I think the last time I spoke to you was going back about 3 years ago, and that was at Bloodstock. Really good chat about what you do outside of Exodus. You still keep that up?
Yeah, the country music shit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, music's just a part of my life, so whatever, all the things I've ever been into, I'm still into pretty much musically.
That's super. And going right the way back, it's obviously been in the industry now for quite a long time. Have you still got your original instruments?
I do, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I had the first bass I ever bought.
You still use it?
No, because I moved on to 5-string and it was a 4-string.
Yeah.
So it kind of just sits there now, but it's still one of my prized possessions,
Yeah. Do you ever get the urge to, is it a bit fragile these days, or is it still?
It kind of doesn't play so well, but I could sit down and wrench on it and get it back to normal. You know what I mean? But I don't take it out too often. Yeah. Because I'm not going to really use it. Sometimes I use it when if I'm giving lessons to somebody, because all of my basses are 5-string.
Yeah.
And that's the only 4-string. And sometimes when you're giving a lesson to a beginner and they're playing 4-string, the 5th string totally jacks them up, so I'll use the 4-string so that I have the exact same instrument that they do. So
that's excellent. You give lessons. Is it just people just starting out, or is it youngsters who really want to get into
I can teach anybody, something. You know what I mean? I take lessons still from people because there's always something to learn. You know what I mean? So. Usually most of my lessons that I take now are for other instruments, but that all comes back to the bass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm playing the pedal steel for a month, when I get the bass back in my hand, I have new avenues open on the instrument.
Excellent.
So.
Well, when it comes to performing a show like tonight, obviously Exodus has got a massive back catalogue of tracks. How does the band decide what they're going to be putting on the set list?
Oh, we pretty much just have a fight, and then when the fight's done, our set list is there. We try to take a little bit from everywhere, and we try, and of course it has to fit into the allotted time. So the time is really the most important, part, the most important factor, and then it's just songs that we just end up picking the songs that we want to play. Some of the songs that are our favorites, they don't go over as well live, and so the momentum of the set is also something that we think about, like not giving them time to stop.
Yeah.
And we don't have a go get a beer song.
Yeah.
It's just hit after hit after hit, and then you're done, and we're done. Go get your beer later. You know what I mean? So we end up usually when we come out with something new, and we'll try songs, and some of them won't. Like some of my favorite songs that we've recorded, they're not explosive live.
Yeah.
So we end up not playing them live. And people are like, how come we don't play this and how come we don't play that? And it's because, we realize not every song is a pit thrashing song.
Yeah.
But that's what we want live. We don't really want to play the stand and watch songs, because our whole show is that mayhem that happens in the crowd. So keeping that momentum going is important to us.
That's brilliant. Of course, you guys have played venues and festivals all over the world.
I've played everything. We opened for Iron Maiden in Chile at the soccer stadium. We played with. We played the Rockwell Park thing with Metallica last year. It was like that insanely huge stadium, all the way to tiny little clubs like we played last night. You know what I mean? And they're both great. You know what I mean? It's awesome to stand in front of 60,000 people and play. But it's also awesome to have kids right in your face that are sweating and thrashing and, you know, slapping your hand and stuff like that. So
I suppose you've got, obviously with Exodus as well, it's my generation, then there's the generation, you've got 3 or 4 generations.
absolutely,
See you.
absolutely. We see a lot of 3-generation packages, dad, son, and grandson. Yeah, we see that all the time now. I mean, it's really kind of cool. The last several years we've seen kind of like a change of our crowd, actually, and there's 13, 14-year-old kids in the front row singing every word to Bonded by Blood. You know, they know everything, and it's really cool. It's really good that the young kids have, you know, caught on and started to come.
It's the appreciation of music, especially with the re-insurgence of like the vinyl wave or the download and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's sort of really the youngsters, especially my generation, have always collected vinyl.
Yeah.
It's there, it's back, it's something physical to hold.
Exactly.
And you get the full artwork and it's the smell of the vinyl as
Yep,
well,
totally.
which you can't beat.
It's an event, you know. When you get we used to get a record, took it home, you opened it up, you put it on the player, you know, and then you look through the pictures and you read the lyrics and the liner notes, and you know, it was an event.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just something streaming through your computer and you fast forward to the next one. It's you know, it's an event. It's a different way to listen to music, and people have, you know, the vast majority of people have changed the way that they listen to music. You know, they don't listen to full songs. It's just streaming. You know what I mean? Nobody buys anything anyway. So it's kind of cool. I mean, the vinyl thing is kind of cool. You know?
Obviously, with your interest in country and western as well, do you have a favourite country and western singer?
Like 20, man, you know what I mean? I like all the old school guys, the Waylon Willie.
Your interview?
We're filming, dude. This is TV, bro. I like, you know, Waylon and Willie and Johnny and Jerry Reed, and I mean all the old, everybody old, you know, all the way back to Ferlin Husky and Dolly Parton and Patsy Cline, everybody, you know. I always change who my favorite is, you know what I mean? So I think my favorite right now is probably Waylon. I'm listening probably to more Waylon than anybody, but you know, he's not my all on the top favorite of everybody. Everybody's there. So
there's one question I'd like to ask about your sort of professional opinion on it, really. As you're probably aware, the lead singer of AC/DC has been asked to quit.
I just read that.
Now, they're on about bringing in possibly like a guest singer. Mm-hmm. Do you think AC/DC, obviously with everything that's happened with Malcolm and obviously their drummer, do you think they've now reached that stage where they should possibly call it a day?
I mean, that's, you know, those kind of decisions, man, that's really up to the band. And, you know, I know it's impossible to, not impossible, but, you know, I mean, if a band is out touring and making money and selling tickets, then they should go out and tour and sell tickets. I mean, it's that, you know, I've gotten in this argument about Slayer with dipshits that come at us about, you know, Gary should quit Slayer and be back in Exodus, and it's like, Gary's like totally kicking ass all over the world in all these arenas, and you know, and they're like, well, Slayer should quit because Jeff's gone, and it's like, you're stupid. They sold more records of their last record than any of them that Jeff were on. You know, not to discredit Jeff, he was the man, but like to tell me that, you know, that you think Slayer's over so they should quit, I think you're a fucking idiot. You know, Slayer's kicking ass. They have, you know, a ton of fans still, and you know, and it's kind of like us too. Like, Gary's not here. We have Cragen filling in, and it doesn't. You know, people come, they want to hear those songs. And I do understand seeing the guy that you like, but I also go see bands that have one original member in them because I want to hear the songs. You know what I mean? So I lean towards, no, let them do what they want to do. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, don't go see it.
Well, that's it.
You know what I mean?
You got the option.
Yeah, exactly.
The option. I tell you what, it's been absolutely brilliant chatting with you again.
Yeah, you too.
Looking forward to catching you on stage.
Yeah, it should be fun tonight.
Every time I've seen Exodus, the hair on the back of my neck just stands out.
Yeah, killer, man.
I'm transported back to like my youth.
Yeah,
It's just,
absolutely.
Unbelievable drag.
Right on, brother. Right on.
Absolutely amazing.
Right on. Nice to see you again, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.